Yo guys, what's up? It's me Yanis, and today I wanted to make a video on Yanfei. I'm gonna show you how my Yanfei performs in combat. I'm gonna show you overworld. I'm gonna show you bosses and also the Spiral Abyss. Um, I played Yanfei quite a lot, as you can see. I have her at Friendship 10. Um, we are using a Yanfei level 71, Solar Pearl level 80, artifacts for your reference, flower, feather, sands, goblets, and helmet. That's what her stats look like. And for the team, I'm probably gonna use in every video the team of Yanfei, Bennett, Xingqiu, and Zhongli. Why did I choose this team? Now, Bennett is pretty much a no-brainer. He is just for the attack increase and the pyro resonance. Zhongli provides shields because Yanfei is really squishy. As you can see here, she only has 14k HP right now, and Jing chose to vaporize and amplify damage. Right, without further ado, let's get into the showcase.
の視覚か、それとも軽薄の水を侵すものか。生物の姿形を羨み、純粋はあらゆる形へと変化する。この水の力で裁きを与えよう。ほれ、いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。
剣女盤石
よっ、はは、くらえ、燃えよ。ほれ、急ごう。はは。地上の生き物は盤石な足場を失うことで力を失うだろう。いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。くらえ、トン。さあ行くぞ。そこだ。よっ、ほれ。水の尊さを分からぬのなら水の恐怖も知らないだろう。
みんながそばにいる。
ボン。くらえ、ほれ、燃えよ。くらえ。足場を奪われた感覚を味わってみるがいい。いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。下がれ、そこだ。くらえ、短所鉄拳。は、いや、はあ。はは、しかし川や湖があり、
Yo guys, so this was the gameplay of my showcase video of Yanfei. Now there are some things I wanted to add at the end here. Now I did realize that I didn't show you my talents or constellations, so I'm just gonna go over those real quick. Talents are 855. I wouldn't level them further because I think this is pretty alright level, especially for a character that's still like a little bit new as Yanfei. So 855, you want to focus on her normal attacks because that's where most of her damage comes from. It comes from the normal and charge attacks. The skill and burst are just there to support her normal attacks pretty much. E is for her stacks to be at 3 instantly, so you can follow up with the charge attack. And burst will just give you more charge attacks. About the attack strings, this will change how you attack, but I'm gonna get into that on the last point here. I actually got my spreadsheet open here about stuff I wanted to talk about. Let's continue with constellations. I mentioned constellations. She is C0, so pretty achievable, just one copy. The team I ran her with is Bennett C3, Xingqiu is C6, and Zhongli C0 as well. So, about equipment choices, obviously Solar Pearl is not the only weapon that you can run on Yanfei. There are a couple other choices. 4-star wise, you can use the Widzith on her. You could also use the Black Cliff that I don't know if it's in the shop right now. Where is it? It's not in the shop, but you could use the Black Cliff. That's from the Star Glitter shop. It's also a really good weapon because it has crit damage as its main stat. As for comparing those weapons, they don't really take much from each other. I like the Solar Pearl because you don't really need to pay attention to keeping up the buff like with the Widzith. Because as you saw in the clips, I like to swap a lot. I like to regenerate a lot of energy. I like to swap through my characters as fast as I can to use the next elemental skill or burst. So I'm trying to be pretty efficient with that, and I don't want to limit myself with a buff of Widzith, for example, that I could potentially waste by playing the way I like to play. So I don't really want to use the Widzith here. Blackcliff, I could have used Blackcliff as well. I think Blackcliff's a pretty nice choice, especially if you are in Abyss where there's a lot of smaller enemies where you can trigger the passive of Blackcliff. But for me, Solar Pearl was the choice, especially because it has crit rate as its main stat. What you want on Yanfei is you actually want the crit rate a lot, because there is this passive talent right here, that if you score crits with a charge attack, she will actually follow up with another additional instance of pyro damage. That's considered charge attack damage, and that instance can also then crit, and that instance can also then vaporize. So you want to trigger this as much as possible. So you did see my stats here. I do have a lot of crit rate. That's because I have the Solar Pearl. That's because I have my artifacts on crit rate, pretty much. Crit rate is a priority for her because of this talent. Now the artifact set I'm using is Wanderer's Troop. There's no reason why I'm using 5 pieces. I could use an off piece, but for me, actually, usually my off pieces are Wanderers. So yeah, she was pretty easy to build for me because I got blessed with a lot of good Wanderers artifacts. But you could also use the Crimson Witch. You could also use the Crimson Witch set for her. It puts more focus on the elemental reactions, and those two sets perform very similarly. Just use a set that you have better substats for. That's pretty much that. Now looking over this, Yanfei is pretty squishy, as I mentioned before. Even though she isn't level 80 or level 90, she has 14k HP. She's pretty fragile, so you do want a shield user for her. If you don't want to use Zhongli, or if you can't use him if you don't have him, you can use Diona. You can use Diona for her shield, but you should make sure that you have a shield for Yanfei as your main carry, because she is pretty prone to getting interrupted as well. So getting interrupted is really not a good feeling, so you do want a shield in your team if you're using Yanfei as your main carry. Now, playstyle wise, you do want to do the 3 normal attacks into charge attack combo. For reference, I Win to Lose Gaming, his channel has a very detailed guide on how to attack with Yanfei efficiently. To sum it up, it's pretty much as long as you don't have your burst active, you want to do 3 attacks into 1 charge, like this. If you have your burst up, you want to do 2 attacks into 1 charge. Now it becomes more complicated when you use Xingqiu, because Xingqiu shoots the water swords with his burst. So the combo is actually different here. You still want to do 1, 2, 3 with your burst, because you vaporize more hits that way. Also, you would usually want to use E into charge, but with Xingqiu you actually want to E and then auto attack to throw the swords and then charge, like so, right? So it does get a little bit complicated with having optimal damage output, but again, I'm referencing I Win to Lose Gaming because that's the video I looked at, and I used to understand why certain combos are used for Yanfei the way they are. Alright guys, that is it for my Yanfei showcase video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you like what you saw, and yeah, it really motivates me to keep doing videos like this, so please like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Alright guys, I'm out, and yeah, have a nice day guys, bye bye.